Hello traders, FX Pip Collector here. Today is Wednesday, April 17th, and I'm going to be analyzing the Aussie US dollar, starting on the monthly, working my way down to the 1 hour time frame for the full top down analysis. So on the Aussie dollar, I still think this is all part of a big WXY, three waves of W, three waves of X. I think it's going to be three waves of wave Y, and I think we're currently in a wave C of wave Y, which I still think needs to go up and take out these highs before we make a bigger push to the downside. So taking it down to the weekly time frame. On the weekly time frame, I still think this is the A of Y. I think this is a B of Y. I think this is a 1, which is part of the wave C of Y. I still think this is a 2, part of the C of Y. And I still think it needs to go up and make subdivision 3, subdivision 4, and subdivision 5, which is all part of a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of C, which is the wave C of wave Y. So taking it down to the daily time frame. On the daily time frame, we are sitting at the 78% Fibonacci. I'm still looking at this push up as a wave 1. I still think this looks like a trend A. I think this is a B. Still looks to me like it's in a wave C. Now we are at the 78%, but I'm not really convinced that it's over now. I think if anything, this is just going to be a correction. And then if it goes down, makes like that double bottom, that 3, 4, 5 shape, then goes up and breaks structure to the upside. That is what's going to turn me into a buyer and prove to me that this is a wave 2 and prove to me that it's time to start looking for longs for the wave 3. Now, if it doesn't do that, but instead just continues to make lower lows, lower highs, I am definitely looking for shorts on shorter time frames until these higher time frames tell me otherwise. So I will just keep on looking for shorts, and if I'm wrong about this being a wave 2, that is definitely not going to affect my trading in any way whatsoever. Going down to the 4 hour time frame, I do think there's a good chance that we probably are going to go up for the next couple of days, but I think there's a good better chance that this move up is a correction like a wave 4. This is probably a wave 3. I think it's going to go down and make a wave 5. Then if it bounces from this fib level again, goes up and breaks the wave 4 structure, that is what's going to turn me into a buyer, and that's what's going to tell me that the wave 2 is over. Otherwise, if it doesn't do that, but instead just bounces from the fib, makes another lower high, and just keeps on trending down, then I personally will be just looking for shorts, which I'm only looking for shorts right now, for the continuation of this downtrend. Like I said on the higher time frames, if this is not a wave 2 and it doesn't prove that it's a wave 2 by breaking the wave 4 high, then I will just continue to look for shorts on shorter time frames. Heading down to the 1 hour time frame, I do think that shorter time frame traders probably do have some pretty significant longs coming up. I do think there's probably a pretty good chance that it will make its way overlapping pattern, make its way up to at least a 38%, but I think it probably is a wave 4, and I think it probably is going to go down for a wave 5. So I am definitely patiently waiting for the next sorting opportunity. I'm not looking to go long. And if you are trading the shorter time frames, which I'm not, then you definitely probably could be trading to the long side, but I personally will be waiting for the short. And if it's not a wave 5 and it just keeps on going down, I'll just hold my short and maybe even add to the position for the continuation of the downtrend, which I still think looks like a wave 2 of C, but maybe it's not, and maybe it just keeps on trending down. So don't forget to join my free Discord channel, link down here in the corner, and don't forget to check out my membership program that gives you access to my daily live trading sessions and access to my swing trade setups at my website, fxpipcollector.com. As always, thank you and happy trading.